Thank you for joining us for the Kent State Trumbull virtual tour. We are starting in the main entrance of the Classroom Administration Building. We have an auditorium to the right that we use for special events. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We're headed to the main hub of campus. To the left is our administrative and faculty offices. These are resources for you as a student to come and ask whatever questions you have, to meet one-on-one with your faculty, or to find out more information. Up at the top, we have our Learning Center, which is free tutoring available for students in many different subjects. Straight ahead is our Student Union, which is under construction right now, but that is a great hangout place on campus. We have pool tables, ping pong. This is our cafeteria. Students love to hang out in here, study, eat. We do have hot food served 4 days a week. And you can see through the back we have a patio, which is great on sunny days. Now we have our bookstore, which is currently closed, but the bookstore is full of great resources such as school supplies, apparel, gift items. Then we have our wonderful auditorium. This is used for research presentations, our trivia competitions, special concerts, and our freshman orientation. Now we're headed into the classroom area of the Classroom Administration Building. This consists of 4 classroom hallways, 2 on the lower level and 2 on the upper level. We're just going to look at the lower level today. This hallway has several classrooms used for general classes, and then we have some computer labs as well. These are 24-seat computer labs. They are available to students to use. As long as there's no class taking place in there, you are welcome to go in and use the computers, use the printers, get some homework done without interruptions. Here is a typical classroom. Like I said, we have general classes in some of these classrooms, maybe history, English, Spanish, psychology, any of a number of topics. Further on down the hall, we have faculty offices. You'll notice our faculty offices are sprinkled around campus. This goes to show how accessible our faculty are to us as students. Here's another classroom hallway, and we are making our way out of the Classroom Administration Building. I will mention upstairs we have some chemistry labs, microbiology labs, as well as our Psychology Resource Center, which is a separate tutoring center just for psychology. Now we are in the link. This is the connection between the classroom building and the library theater building. As you can see, we have a poster display on exhibit. Students have different chances throughout the semester to present their input on different topics. We also have more faculty offices here, as well as a couple of classrooms. The link also has an art gallery, which exhibits artwork from different artists, regional and national artists. So that is a special centerpiece of our campus. Now we're headed out of the link and into the library theater building. So as the name suggests, this building has our library and our theater. Our theater is a point of pride at Kent State University at Trumbull. We offer about 6 shows per year. It is open to the general public. Anyone can audition for the shows, although we do have a 4-year theater degree, so these students are specifically interested in the theater. You'll have to come sometime to see one of our shows on campus. Straight ahead is our library. We'll go in there in a minute. Over to the left here, we have a general study area, as well as our security office to the left, and our Zen Den. This is used for free yoga sessions and mindfulness practice throughout the week. Now we're headed back over to the library. This is a great resource for students, not only to come and study, but also to meet up with classmates, work on group projects. We have several study rooms and congregating areas, as well as private study areas. This is our printing center as well. There are many, many computers for students to use, as well as our reference librarians who are a great help to students working on research papers or special projects. And that is it for the library theater building. That is the largest building on campus. I think we're going to take another look in the library, but I'll just talk a little bit more about our campus. We have 3 buildings. The classroom administration building is connected to the library theater building. This is the oldest building on campus. It actually started out as a couple different buildings and they connected them with the link. So this is where most of our general coursework is offered, most of our faculty offices, and a lot of our student resources like the cafeteria, bookstore, theater, tutoring, all of those great things. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that our library is actually considered a public library. So anybody from the community is welcome to come and use our resources, use the computers, check out books. Our theater is also a community theater. Anyone can audition for the shows. And once we get to the fitness center, you'll want to know our fitness center is a community fitness center. So we have a lot of points of pride on our campus that are accessible to community members. Sometimes students like to hang out outside on campus. There are picnic tables and benches and different places that students can sit outside. Down the road, we also have a frisbee golf recreational area. So it's convenient to have a park so close to Kent State Trumbull. So if you are looking for an off-campus, outdoorsy time, it's just a short little walk away down the road. Students also can shoot hoops on campus on our patio behind the cafeteria. We have basketball hoops. We also have disc golf sites around campus, which is nice. As far as sports teams, we currently have esports, cross country, track and field, and bowling. Students also get together to play different sports just for fun. That is one of our many student organization clubs. We also have major specific clubs such as psychology, nursing, vet tech, English, criminal justice, and then interest-based groups. So we have a Pride Alliance group, we have a Seeds Bible study, we have a dance group, a cosplay group. So you name it, there's a group for it, or you can start a group for it. We're headed into one of our newer buildings here. It's called the Technology Building. This building houses our nursing program, our veterinary technology program, as well as information technology and accounting. Right inside the front door, we're going to see a reception area. This is a great place for students to come if they have questions of any kind, can't find a classroom, looking for a professor's office. Behind our reception desk, we also have a full-time campus counselor. So students have that resource. They can meet with our counselor as often as they need to talk through some issues. To the right, we have our food pantry. This is something we take great pride in. We know food insecurity is an issue in Trumbull County, so we do everything we can to make sure that students are able to have what they need to be able to succeed in college. So that food pantry is available twice a week, I believe, as students can come in and get whatever they need. This is called the Rotunda. Down below, it's a very popular study area for students in the tech building. To the right, we see another study area. And now we're going to walk over to the anatomy lab. This lab is used for pre-nursing students, radiology technology students, occupational therapy, physical therapy, or students that need a general science elective. So this lab has a lot of hands-on learning opportunities. You'll see there's a microscope at each spot. We also have computers and many, many models of bones, muscles, other cell structures. It all brings things beyond the 2 dimensions of the textbook into the 3D world a little more realistically. We use the computers for an online cadaver lab, so students are able to peel away the layers of the photographs of a human body and get that more realistic educational experience. Definitely a high point for our nursing students. Also upstairs in the technology building, we have several computer labs. We have a total of 5 that are open to students to use, and then 1 is used for our esports team. This is one of the open computer labs. As a student, I found this as a great place to study because it feels like it's away from everything else. I was able to go in there and focus. Very often you'll find a computer lab that doesn't have students in it, so you're able to go in there. You can also set up group projects in there. This is our esports lab, so students who are part of our esports team get to go in, I think, 5 days a week and practice the video games, compete against each other. And then we also have a sign language classroom upstairs. All of our buildings are handicap accessible, so we have elevators whenever there is a need to go up or down. We also have nice staircases. This is a typical classroom in the technology building. The lower level has a handful of classrooms, I want to say 6 or 7. And like I said, these are mainly used for nursing, vet tech, accounting, and information technology, but there may be other classes that take place in this building. Then we have another study area with some vending machines, of course, and our rotunda, which we love. On any given day, you'll see many students meeting up or doing private study in this area. Next, we're going to see the nursing lab. So our nursing program is a point of pride at Kent State University at Trumbull. We have about 30 to 35 students we accept into the program each year. These are second-year students typically, although it depends on the student's own academic journey. But typically, they come for that first year. They take anatomy and physiology and other science courses. And then their second year, they apply for the nursing program. And provided they are admitted based on their GPA, they spend lots of time in this larger room of the lab practicing nursing skills, the basic nursing skills, and the head-to-toe assessment. Then our juniors and seniors spend time in this back hallway doing simulation experiences with their professors actually controlling the electronic mannequins to simulate real-life hospital experiences. And then there's a conference room that they can watch the recordings of how they handle the simulations and debrief with their faculty. So that is definitely an excellent opportunity before they even have those situations in the hospital. They are able to practice it in a real-life nursing lab. We are headed back out towards the front door now of the Science and Technology building. You'll notice some research posters on the wall. This is an event that takes place every spring. We have a research competition, so students who opt to make a research poster under the guidance of a faculty member, or students who may be required to do this for a certain class that they're in, they all prepare a poster. Free printing is available for the posters on campus, and they present these posters in a competition, and the prizes are often scholarship money. Here's our science and technology lab used for our biotechnology research from a couple of our microbiology professors. This is our veterinary technology lab. Students in here use the microscopes to examine different specimens from animals and learn about what a veterinary technician does in the real world. Up ahead, we have faculty offices. Pretty much any professor that teaches in the technology building has their office in the technology building as well. So students are able to either set up one-on-one appointments with them or take advantage of the open office hours that they all have posted on their doors. So that is a great resource. Students are able to get their questions answered, maybe look over their exams, or just talk about how their professors got to where they are, perhaps inspiring the student to dream big. One great thing about our campus is that our faculty really have chosen the smaller campus because they like that student to faculty interaction. So they don't have to spend 90% of their time researching. They're able to spend a large majority of their time focusing on the students, actually teaching the classes, grading the homework, and meeting with students. Their research is a component of their job, but the smaller campus enables them to focus on the students first. Our last building today is our Student Services building. As a new student, this is your one-stop shop. This is where you'll come for orientation, advising, your first year experience class, and this is really a good lighthouse for you to come with your questions. We're going to head upstairs first. We take great pride in our police academy. This is a 6 to 8 month program that takes place to become a certified police officer. That basically takes the entire upstairs of the Student Services building. It's an excellent program. They have a great pass rate, and they have just recently announced that the academy is available to be used for college credit. So if a student wants to do a criminology and justice studies degree, the police academy credits can actually assist with that. All right, let's look over the lobby of the Student Services building. That is our waiting area for students who come to meet with an advisor. So we have walk-in advising, which I think is a great feature of our campus. Students can come for financial aid walk-in advising about 4 days a week. So between classes, pretty much if you're on campus, there's probably going to be some walk-in advising available for you. You can meet one-on-one with an advisor, get your questions answered to make sure that you're on track. We also have walk-in hours for academic advising, as well as appointments with academic advisors. Whatever works best for you, we want to make it work. So you can meet with your advisor as often as you need to figure out which classes to take to graduate on time. You can meet with them about switching majors, etc. This is a student study area. Students can bring their food, meet up with friends, or find a quiet place to study. Then this is our first year experience classroom. So this is probably the only class that you'll have in the Student Services building. It's basically a college survival class. It's only 1 credit long, and it's a great way to meet other freshmen and learn some great tips for succeeding in college. Here's our fitness center that I mentioned earlier. We have a lot of variety of equipment in here. It's open as early as 7 in the morning, from 7 to 6 on Monday through Friday. Students can come in here and work out. Students get the discounted rate of $10 per month. Other community members are also welcome to get memberships in here. And we have our last point is appropriate because it is our career services. So when your time at Kent State Trumbull comes to a close and you are looking for that job that you have been working 2 years or 4 years to earn a degree to be qualified for that job, you get to meet with our career advisor and make sure that your resume is ready and be launched into that future. So thank you so much for joining on this tour. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you know you can reach out with questions. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day.